Hi, I'm Nancy McCann, and I'm coming to you from the back room at Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. Last night we had a live show, and it was Friday the 13th, and it did not go well. So we've decided to make this video to re-show all the books that we showed on the show last night, because it was skipping so badly that most of it wasn't able to be seen. So I'm going to show the books again, and if you have anything that you see that you would like to get, please message us. Ashley will be checking the messages, throughout the week. So just go ahead and message us if you see something that you would like. The first book is Batman 102. It's a 1 in 25 Ghostmaker cover, and we're asking $30 for that. Next we have Dark Knight Death Metal Infinite Hour Extreme number 1 in 25 Lobo cover, and that would be $40. Batman the Max Arkham Dreams number 4. This is a retailer incentive cover by Ashley Wood, and it's $10. Batman Max Arkham Dreams number 5 retailer incentive variant, a Sam Keith cover, and it's $10. This is a 2008 Sandman promo poster celebrating 25 years of Sandman, and it's $25. Justice League of America number 1 from 2006. This is an RRP edition, and we're asking $100 for it. RRP is an organization that DC Comics founded for comic retailers that would meet with them once a year to give them feedback and get information about all the upcoming books. And they don't have these meetings anymore, but I was a member of that group for years, and we would meet at different places. We met in Montreal, we met in Los Angeles, and we had a lot of very productive meetings. One of the things that they did was produce these RRP editions, and it helped offset the cost of those trips. So this one I've had since then, and so if you would like it, it would be $100. This is an Infinite Crisis RRP edition from 2005, and it's a sketch cover, and we're asking $75 for this. This is a Xena number 1 F cover from 2006. Red foil logo cover by Billy Tan, and it's $5. This is a Dynamic Forces signed edition of Batman Orpheus Rising number 1 from 2001, and it's signed by Alex Simmons with a certificate of authenticity. It's number 122 out of 1,500, and we're asking $20 for it. And here's the certificate of authenticity, and it still has its original sticker. It's sealed in its original bag, hasn't been opened. And you can see the signature right here. The writer, Alex Simmons, signed it, and it's numbered right here. In 2000, DC put out a series of reprints of important books from the past called the Millennium Editions. This is a chromium edition of that. They did a regular and a chromium of this Crisis on Infinite Earths, and we're asking $20 for this. Captain Arrow number 2 is from 1942. It features the Pals of Freedom, and the book is solid and complete, but it has a 1.5 inch tear in the lower corner, right down here. You'll see there's a little tear. And so I have it graded at Good Plus, and we're asking $150. This is Movie Thrillers number 1. It's 1949 adaptation of Rope of the Sand starring Burt Lancaster. This is solid at the spine and staples. It just has a little bit of wear down here in the corner, and it's a little brown along this edge, but it still has a nice photo cover. This is Invaders number 1. It was a TV show in 1967 and 68. and the actor Roy Thinnis went to the same school my daughter went to. He was a graduate from LACC. My daughter went there for theater and got a degree from there. She works in animation production now. But he went on to be in the first pilot episode of Law & Order back in 1990. And he's 82 years old now. But this is a nice photo cover of this book, and it's $18 and very good. This is the first issue of Mad Follies. They didn't know they were going to make a series, so it had no number, but it's from 1963, and it features paperback book cover paste-ons, where you would cut out the book covers and stick them on the paperback that you're reading to fool people as to what book you're reading. But they're still in there and still attached. This is $57 and fine. This is a Warren Presents movie, Aliens Illustrated, number 4, in fine condition, from 1979. Black Widow Fortnite sketch variant. It's a 1 in 25, and we're asking $20 for that. This is Black Widow number 2 variant, 1 in 25, and we're asking $20. Fantastic Four Antithesis number 1 variant cover, and it's $20. Iron Man number 1 premiere variant, $15. I love this cover, octopus. One of my favorite things. When I draw, most of the time, that's what I like to draw, is marine life and octopus in particular. This is a Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 2, 1 in 25 variant, and it's $20. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. This is a 1 in 10 variant from Boom Studios, and it's $10. Seven Secrets number 4 from Boom Studios. This is a 1 per store variant, and it's $10. This is Dell 4-color number 72 from 1945. It's in fine condition, and we're asking $60. Raggedy Ann was very popular in the 1940s all the way through the 90s, and it was always one of my favorites. As a kid, I had a Raggedy Ann doll, and so that and Casper were my two go-tos for stuffed animals when I was a kid. Tower Comics published Thunder Agents in the 60s. This is number 6 from 1966. It's $18 in fine condition. This is another number 1, the first issue of More Trash, also with no number. It's 1958. It has an 8-page color reprint from the comic issue number 20, and that was a parody of Cats and Jammer Kids. This is very good, and $34. From Fawcett Publications, this is Motion Picture Comics number 113 in very good. It is Walk East on Beacon, starring George Murphy, and it's from 1952. It's $20, and it's a miscut book. You can see by looking at how the backing board looks with the comic that when they trimmed the book, they did that at a slight angle. It doesn't affect the interior art because there's a large margin on the inside of these books. This used to be a much more common thing than now. Double covers, miscuts were more common in publishing back in the 50s and 60s. We don't see too many now. Most of the books that come in now are a lot better produced than they were back then. But like I said, this one's from 1952. This is not a comic book. This is actually a catalog from Heroes World in 1979. It features toys, comics, and collectibles. There's drawings of the toys and listings of all the things that you could buy that were related to comics in 1979. So it's great because it shows Star Wars toys and all different kinds of toys from that time period. And we're asking $5 for this, and it's in fine condition. This is Thor number 9, 1 in 25 variant. Has a little bit of blood on his face going on. $20 for this one. It's a great cover. Thor number 7, 1 in 25. This one's $20. From Boom Studios, we only find them when they're dead. Number 3, ratio variant is $10. Origins number 1, 1 in 10 variant from Boom Studios is $5. Wind number 3, this is the Virgin variant cover, 1 per store from Boom Studios, and that is $10. Wind number 1, 1 per store variant from Boom Studios is $20. X of Swords Creation Premier variant, $20. X of Swords Stasis variant, $20. Dell Giant Sleeping Beauty from April 1959 is $52 in very good condition. It's one of those very, very thick books. It's pretty nice, but down here it gets a little rough, and that's where the grade comes in. So we have this graded very good. For 1977, this is a $6 Million Man magazine, number 5, in very good condition. Asking $6 for that. This is $6 Million Man number 7 in fine condition from 1977. Has a great likeness of the drawing, I think. This is Terror Tales Volume 2, number 3 from 1970 in very good condition, and we're asking $25 for this one. This is a Marvel Premiere comic number 28, Legion of Monsters. It has Ghost Rider, Man-Thing, Morbius, Werewolf. It's from 1976. And it's $14 and very good. This was a giveaway comic in 1953 from the Odell's Hair Tonic Company, and it's Adventures in 3D number 1, and it comes with the 2 pairs of 3D glasses that are still attached inside the book, and it's in fine condition, and we're asking $42 for it. Earlier this year, there was Marvel launched the Empire series. It got a little bit interrupted by COVID, but eventually made it through the storyline. But this is the first issue of Empire, a variant cover for $10. This is another variant of Empire number 1, $25. Number 3 variant, $10. Number 4, 1 per store variant, $15. Number 6 variant, $15. From Image Comics, we have Department of Truth. It's been a very hot book. This is number 2. It's a variant cover, and it's $10. Also from Image, Commanders in Crisis number 1. This is a Virgin Mike Gandolfo cover, and we're asking $10 for this one. From Vault Comics, this is Giga number 1. It's a ratio variant, and the cover's by David Mack, and that's $15. From IDW, Voyage to the Stars number 2, retail incentive cover, and is $10. Now into the Silver Age. Captain Marvel number 1, 1968. It's in good condition, $18. It's a solid copy. It presents really well. The only reason it's in good is that it has a water stain that goes all the way through the book, It isn't damaged. It's nice and smooth, but you can definitely see the lines of the stain. And that's why I've graded it at good. So this one's $18, but would make a nice addition to your collection if you don't have a copy. This is Flintstones, Bigger and Bolder, #1. It's a gold key giant 84 pager from 1962. And it's in fine condition, and we're asking $21 for it. And Flintstones always been one of my favorite cartoons. On this cover, Fred's chiseling a likeness of himself. Barney's helping him. I like how Betty's just kind of shocked, and Wilma's angry and only has one eyebrow. But so this is a nice, thick, giant size Flintstone comic for you. $21 in fine. This is not a comic. This is actually a collection of science fiction stories. It's a science fiction yearbook from 1967. It's science fiction stories with spot illustrations. It's the first issue of that, and it's in good condition. Amazing Spider-Man #375 in fine condition. It's $24. Has a metallic gold holographic background. Spider-Man versus Venom. It's 1993. And here's our only CGC book in this video. This is Spawn #1 from 1992 in 9.2, and it's CGC, has white pages, and would be a higher grade, except it has one slight tick in the spine right here, and that's what's keeping it from being, you know, a 9.8 or better. But it's a beautiful copy of 9.2. Here's the back. So if you don't have a Spawn in your collection, you might want to get this one. Once again, it's $50, and from 1992, it's a 9.2. In 1991, X-Men was relaunched, and they did this with 5 covers. These are all $15 a piece. This is the A cover, B cover, C cover, the D cover, and last but definitely not least, the F cover. This one has the gatefold on the front and the back, and these are all $15 a piece from 1991. This trade paperback came out this week. This is a new Jack Kirby Forever People trade. It collects the series 1 through 11 of Forever People from the early 70s. This is also a Kirby book from 1968. It's Tales of Asgard #1. It reprints backup stories from Journey into Mystery number 97 through 106. And it is very good condition, and it's $14. On the trade paperback, it's $29.99. And if you really love Kirby, this would be the book to get. This is Jack Kirby's Fourth World in a Absolute edition. So that's a hardcover and a slipcase, and it has like a fancy cutout right here. And this is running $150. As some of you know, my other passion besides comics has always been cooking. In my 30s, I went back to culinary school, and then I worked as a chef for many years at a hotel at Knott's Berry Farm at the airport. And so we are stocking quite a few cookbooks, and I wanted to share those with you. First, we have the official DC Superhero Cookbook. This one would be great for a children's birthday party. It's got a lot of great ideas and different cupcake decoration ideas that are all DC Superhero related. It's got nice glossy pictures inside, but it's kind of more of a simple cookbook, things like that you would do with your kids. So that one's Ashley's favorite, just because it has a lot of creative ideas. On kind of the other end of the spectrum is the Wonder Woman cookbook. This just came out, and it's a lot more sophisticated in the types of recipes that it has, but it also has some really nice artwork in it too. So this would make a really good gift if you have a foodie in your life and you want to encourage them to make superhero food. This is the True Blood bar book. It has a lot of cocktail recipes and finger food recipes, and I think it's quite good. It's got a lot of photos from the TV show. This is a very cute book. This is the Let's Bake Pusheen cookbook, and it has a lot of really cute ideas in it, and so that'd be a lot of fun to do. It has a lot of step-by-step instructions. So this would be great for a teenage girl, young woman who wants to make some really cute cupcakes and such. And this is the Marvel Eats Universe cookbook. This one has like a wide range of foods. It has a big vegetarian section in it, and it has a lot of nice artwork in it also, and the photography of the food is very good in this. And it has some interesting recipes too. So this one would be good for just about anybody that's interested in Marvel Comics. And next I want to show you some of the toys that we got in this week. We started getting in these Kid Robot, and they've done all these vinyl figures. So we have Alien, we have Pennywise, Gizmo, who looks kind of mischievous. We also got Homer Simpson, Predator to go with your Alien, and Winnie the Pooh, who looks kind of scarier than usual. So these are all Kid Robot vinyls. We also got in Neil Gaiman Library Volume 2. This collects stories from Dark Horse, and anyone who's ever talked to me probably knows I'm a big fan of Neil Gaiman. He's written some of my favorite stories ever, but this is a really nice collection of some of the Dark Horse things that you may not have got a chance to read. We have a whole section in the store of Neil Gaiman books. I've been binge watching Mandalorian this last week. I watched all of season 1, and I'm starting in on season 2, and I was amazed at how good that show is. Even if you're not a big Star Wars fan, it's so well written and just so many good things about it. The main character, the Mandalorian's fascinating, and then the comic relief is this little guy. So we got in, this is a bank, and it runs $19.99. We also got in the bobblehead figurine. He's holding the little pot of goo that the Jawas like to eat. And then we have the Geeky Tiki Mandalorian child, and he's holding a little frog. We also have a Yoda bank. He's also $19.99. And the Geeky Tiki Yoda mug, which is $19.99. We also have the calendar in stock, and of course we carry any comics that they do related to that. So our next show will be Friday, November 27th. It'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to try to do a live show again in a different location and see if we can do better on not having the skipping that we had. Please let us know if any of the things that I've shown that you want. You can give us a call at the store, send us a message on Facebook. And the next video will be our new release video on Tuesday night around 8 o'clock. I usually put that video up. I walk around the store and show you all the new product that came out that week. And please share this video with your friends on your Facebook wall. I would appreciate that. So thank you for watching.